Hello.
What's up?
Welcome back
to the Sims on Active TV.
Only on Active TV.
Only on Active TV.
Hello to everybody. You have just made history by watching.
You have.
And joining. Right now, this is history. You are one of the first people to see us speaking in action on this day.
Right? Well done. And we are about to do another historic
So
thing.
the time has come
We are going to
for all of us fellow Sibsies
shout out.
to shout at people. Most historic time in Sibs history. Who's the first person?
So the first person is a girl named Sibuhle. I'm not going to pronounce your surname just because I'm scared what will happen if I try to pronounce it.
Sibuhle Q.
Yes, Sibuhle Q. And she says, honestly, the funniest duo.
And then another shout out goes to a girl named Luanjin. She said Niswan. And I'm guessing that is nice, but thanks for the Niswan. We really appreciate it.
Niswan.
Niswan right back at you. All right. We are going to be testing our history remembrance.
So, side note, right? Pause, hold up. Our gran, who we love very dearly, is a history teacher. She was a history teacher, but now she can still be considered. Did you just yawn? She just yawned in the subs. Do you find us boring? I'm joking.
Sassy was giving you a history lesson. I was just illustrating what normally happens.
Oh wow. So she's amazing. She helped us get through our history when we were at school. She's helping our other cousins, so she really is awesome. Today we're testing our history, which in actual fact means we are testing who the favorite grandchild is.
No, who the Sibs of all time is.
And that. So we are putting everything on the line.
So now,
Moment
it's
of
not a
truth.
matter of how much did you learn. It's a matter of how much do we remember. Because we did an in-depth study on Cold War.
You did it 7 years ago. I did
Yeah.
it 5 years ago.
7 whole years ago.
7 whole years ago. Okay, I'm also bad. I'm like 5. But the fact that it's 7 is funny. Okay, anyway, let's start before we give away anything more.
I feel like she's very disrespectful. She already should not be qualified for this. Right. The exciting thing with this, so we're going to do a questionnaire on the Cold War and many other things. Yes, the Cold War, the Soviet Union, and the United States, because that's what the Cold War was about. It was the United States versus Russia, Soviet Union, and the world joint sides. And even if you look at movies and stuff today, the Russians are generally portrayed sometimes as the bad people, whereas the Americans are like the heroes. And there's a reason for that, because in Cold War times, the Russia was painted as a grizzly bear. The Russians were painted as grizzly bears, and America would always make them out to be very bad.
Yes.
So,
Uncle Sam, America.
Uncle Sam.
Made them.
We want you, or we need you, your country needs you.
Yes.
So, what will be happening is we will be asking questions. There will be multiple choice, and then only at the end will we see which one of us is the ultimate historian of all Sibs time. Right. What name is given to an economic system where most land, industry, and business is privately owned? Is it corporatism, communism, capitalism, or commercialism?
Capitalism.
I feel like that was possibly a very easy question, which should have gone to me. In which 1848 book did Karl Marx outline his concept of class struggle and the eventual transition to communism? Was it Das Kapital? Was it Up the Workers? Was it Toward a Classless State? Or was it the Communist Manifesto?
The Communist Manifesto.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Right. Which German-born political theorist was Karl Marx's collaborator, financial supporter, and co-author? Was it Friedrich Engels? Was it George Hegel? Was it Vladimir Lenin? I like that, Vladimir. Or was it Friedrich Nietzsche?
I wonder.
Disclaimer alert. We spoke about this earlier, so just don't pretend like you're an intelligent person.
I, in my personal opinion, think it was Friedrich Engels.
Says you get that one, we know for sure is right. Okay. According to Marx's theory, all aspects of human society are determined or influenced by what factor? Ideology, the media, economics, or power?
Economics?
Well, we shall find out.
I think.
Which of the following, this is number 5, which of the following was not one of the phases of history described by Karl Marx? Feudalism, socialism, fascism, or communism?
What?
Which of the following was not one of the phases of history described by Karl Marx? Feudalism, socialism, fascism, or communism?
I'm gonna go with feudalism. Because I've never heard of that in my life.
What did Karl Marx describe as the opium of the people? Politics, religion, alcohol, or work?
Work.
A rallying cry of communism mentioned in Karl Marx's 1848 book was workers of the world, stop working, strike, unite, or fight back. So was it workers of the world stop working, workers of the world strike, workers of the world unite, or workers of the world fight back?
Strike.
Okay. Number 8. In which month was the government of Russia seized by communist revolutionaries known as the Bolsheviks? Was it August 1914, November 1915, February 1916, or October 1917?
Mm-hmm. 1917.
And number 9. Which Russian-born socialist writer led the Bolsheviks and became the first ruler of the Soviet Union? Vladimir Lenin, Joseph Stalin, Karl Marx, or Leon Trotsky? If only I'd gotten this question.
Joseph Stalin was alive in World War II. Well, not alive. I'm gonna say Lenin? Ah, damn it.
Lenin.
Don't you see from your face?
I'm not gonna give it away.
Lenin.
And number 10. The communist revolution in Russia triggered a period of anti-communist paranoia in the United States known as the First Cold War, Great Panic, Red Scare, or Big Freeze.
Isn't that the Cold War? No. What's the second one?
Great Panic.
Third one?
Red Scare.
Red Scare. Big Freeze. I think this is horrible. The Red Scare. I'm gonna go with the Red Scare.
Okay. Yes. There we go. Let's go.
A prevailing fear in the post-war United States was that communists were infiltrating which organizations? Workers' unions, government departments, school and colleges, or newspapers?
Oh man. You know the answer?
No, I thought I don't know.
It's between workers' unions and government, I feel like. All the work schools and colleges. Government. Let's go with government.
In 1918, US President Woodrow Wilson ordered the US military to 1. Bomb Moscow, 2. Send troops to Russia, 3. Detain civilian communists, or 4. Construct nuclear weapons.
What was C?
Detain civilian communists.
I think let's go with number 3. That they couldn't have bombed Moscow.
Next one. In late 1919, the US government detained almost 250 European-born socialists and ordered that they be what? 1. Imprisoned, 2. Deported, 3. Shot, or 4. Released.
Imprisoned.
Supported by the US and other allied nations in 1918 to 1919, Russian anti-communist forces were known as Tsarist, Red Army, Nationalists, or Whites.
Whites. I think the Red Army was communist. No, it's Red Army. Red Army.
Which was not a feature of the government and society in the Soviet Union between 1917 and 1939. A. Government secret police, press control and censorship, numerous changes of leader, extensive economic reforms, which was not a feature of government and society.
I think C.
Numerous changes of a leader. Fearing foreign attack or invasion, Soviet leader Joseph Stalin adopted which overall approach to policy? Number 1, socialism in one country. Number 2, internationalism. Number 3, building fortress Russia. Or number 4, war communism.
Socialism in one country.
What Soviet economic policy implemented to increase food production caused considerable human suffering and widespread famine? Was it the Red Terror, farm collectivization, wage freezes, or food rationing?
Farm collectivization.
Which of the following was not a secret police agency in the Soviet Union? The Cheka, the NKVD, the KGB, or the CCP, which was not a secret police agency? The
CCP.
In August 1939, the Soviet Union signed a non-aggression treaty with which European neighbor? A, France, B, Great Britain, C, Poland, D, Germany.
Germany, I think that it wasn't Hitler still alive? Yeah, then it was probably Germany.
In June 1941, the Soviet Union was invaded by the armed forces of which nation? United States, Germany, Japan, or Poland?
In what year?
1941.
Germany.
Alright! So,
question 1, 2, 3, 4 was correct. So you got 4. 5, 6, 7 was wrong. 8, 9, 10. So you have 4 plus 3. 7. Okay, I got the first 4 wrong, but I got question 15 to 20 right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man! So you got 3 wrong. I got 4 wrong.
who was the first leader? Was it Stalin or Lenin?
Lenin.
Was it Lenin? Ha!
Stalin came after. He overthrew him.
Yes.
Oh man! So she is the Subsy of all time.
We'll share it. And we are both our grandmother's favorite grandchild. Sorry to all our other cousins.
Listen, for 5 and 7 years, we haven't done badly. I mean, like, you see more green than red.
Right? 7 out of 10 and
bad.
6 out of 10.
Not bad.
We passed.
At all.
We both passed.
We are Sibs of all time.
We still got it.
We have still got it. So we are your official historian Sibsies of all time. Professor Kayla and student Chachi.
I'm the one that got 7 out of 10. Let us just remember that.
Okay, lecturer Chachi and Professor Kayla. Historian
Chachi.
and Professor
of a lower
Kayla.
Thank you so much for watching.
So the time has come for us to look back at this with fond memories as we remember the great times of memory and great times of intelligence and history and
not the Cold War
and Cold War.
No, that wasn't.
We prefer hot war, which means we prefer hot weather, not war at all.
no war at all.
No war, just heat and not cold.
Yes.
If you like cold, come on to the good side of life.
Yes. Please subscribe to Active TV, like the video, and comment down below.
Yes.
And we shall see you next time.
DM us or email us and tell us your favorite parts, your highlights of the Sibs, any questions you have. Talk to us. We want to talk back to you.
We do.
So in fond memories, in the history of 2020, we shall say our fondest memories of goodbye, farewell. We will talk about this day to our children, their children's children and children with fond memories. And may you be in peace. Make treaties with people you are not at peace with. Till next time, pieces.
Peace.